What's up, my friend? Welcome back to the next video in this 30-day challenge. So hopefully, as we've been walking through how to launch your course, pre-launch your course, you've set up your emails. Now, one quick thing I want to mention is that there is another way that you can boost revenue, and that is by using a concept called urgency or scarcity. Now, when you hear these two words, at least to me, the first thing that comes to mind is like sleazy manipulation, right? Like, oh, you can only get this here, or, the price goes up whenever, make sure you do it, things like that. And while I think that reputation is earned because most marketers are very sleazy, they're very pushy, we don't have to be like that, okay? Again, the whole point of creating an offer is to literally offer someone something valuable that we've created. Now, that being said, we also do want to give people an incentive to make a decision because people are naturally, they like to procrastinate by default, at least most people, I think, because there's so much going on in our lives. We get busy, we forget to make decisions, whether that's purchasing something or not. So we do want to give people a reason to buy or not to buy. And by taking advantage of these different levers of urgency or scarcity, we can do that without being pushy or manipulative. So there's three common ways to do this. The first one, and the most obvious one, is the price. So if you launch at an introductory price that, let's say, goes up after the intro week, that's probably the most effective way because people naturally want the best deal. So usually the way I do it is I offer 50% off as an intro price, and then after Friday at midnight, then it goes up to the regular price. So maybe you can get it right now for $100, but regularly it's $200, okay? Price is one thing. Number two is bonuses. So if you offer bonuses, maybe intro week bonuses that go away after this week, this intro launch week, that's another effective way because, again, people want value, right? And they see like, oh, these bonuses they look amazing. They can really enhance my learning experience. Oh, I want to jump on that while this is actually available. So you can use bonuses to your advantage and offer them up until the end of the intro week if you want to. And the third and final thing is actually opening or closing the cart. Think of this like university, right? You can only apply up to a certain point, and then after the closing date, you cannot apply anymore until the next year. So same idea. You can keep the doors open until, let's say, Friday at midnight, and then after which you cannot join anymore. The course is closed or the community is closed, and you're just going to spend your focus on those existing customers who joined you this first round. Now, those are the three things: the price, intro pricing, using bonuses, and open and closing carts, right? You can use them individually, but you can also combine them all together as well. And usually I will combine two or all three of them together. So nine times out of 10, I'm launching at an intro price, and I might also combine that with added bonuses throughout the intro week, as well as closing the cart afterwards. And that's obviously so powerful, right? But again, you're not forcing anyone to do anything. You are just giving them an incentive to make a decision. It can be no, it doesn't have to be yes. If it's not a good fit, then people don't have to join. But the whole idea is to give them a reason to say yes or no, okay? So I would work that into your launch emails if you haven't yet. If you've started writing your launch emails and you want to incorporate some of these elements of urgency and scarcity, I would highly recommend doing so, and that will boost your revenue by 2 times probably. You can double your revenue by doing this, and it's really effective. And in effect, you're just adding more value to people by helping them make a decision. Okay, so if you want to join me along the way and follow every single step that we've been taking, building it on Kajabi and selling it through the platform, then I'd encourage you to join me using that 30-day free trial link in the description box. And in addition, you'll get my 2 bonus mini courses, Kajabi in 30 days and content marketing for creatives, along with a complimentary 30-minute coaching session, which you can take advantage of anytime you like. Again, the coaching offer is only available during the duration of this 30-day challenge, but you can take advantage of the call itself and redeem it anytime you like. It does not matter. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one, and I will see you very soon.